everyone, we are at the AI Summit here in New Delhi. This is Bharat Mandapam, which is witnessing a massive expo. On display are intelligence, innovation, and also ideas. India is sending a message to the world that it will not just be adopting AI, it will be shaping how the world uses AI. Just look at this one. Engineered for sustainability. What do you see? Something which is powering your vision. Something that will ensure that you are surprised and at the same time curious to know more about it. So let me ask that question. Why am I so curious about this?
So if you have heard about the Honorable Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw talking in Davos about that India is now targeting all the 7 layers of AI journey, 7 chakras. It starts from data center, right? It is where that your GPU, CPU servers are hosted. It starts from semiconductor. And Larsen & Toubro is beyond construction now with Vikasit Bharat in mind. We are also kind of creating that entire AI ecosystem. So we are into physical infra, data center. We are into digital infra, CPU, GPU cloud. So we offer GPU as a bare metal service. That is any AI. Blue versus Larsen & Toubro Mindtree, a group company. And then you have humanized, robotic, connected mobility, healthcare, legal AI, and no-code AI. So all kind of test-bed vertical solution for respective industry can ride on your GPU platform.
So this is the new Bharat that we are talking about. The new Bharat, which is looking at different solutions. This is a stall of a big company. But what about startups? In fact, at this place, you'll be seeing multiple startups displaying their ideas as well. So come with me. On display here in Bharat Mandapam is also something called physical artificial intelligence. We have the founder here. What is this?
So this is autonomous docking station for a drone, and we are enabling AI to fly and collect data on city level and understand what is happening around our city. Basically, we are giving eyes to the AI.
So this is Inception program.
This is Inception program powered by NVIDIA, and we are using NVIDIA processors to analyze all the data that is coming and make sense out of it.
Among the delegates is also multiple women. So here is Manvi, who's here, also part of the incubation at Inception program at NVIDIA. This is your startup. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so IndiHood is basically a platform generator which generates platform declaratively. So you don't have to do like typical native platform generation. It basically, you just declare your requirements to us, to the platform, and it generates itself. Okay.
When did you start?
So we have been building quietly for past 7-8 years. We have matured it to a level where the platforms that it generates now, the quality of it is actually enterprise grade. So basically it's secure, scalable, and it can handle a scale of more than 1 million users.
Okay, so this is fascinating. This is something called AI for brains. So it will be talking about how my brain is functioning. The next frontier of AI is the brain. Okay, so what exactly is this now?
So what we are building is essentially a chat GPT for the brain. We are calling it a brain language model. So the electrical activity on the brain, which is present for everybody, we record it and we decode it by treating it just like a language. It's a language that human beings can't understand, but we have built a model that can understand it. And that forms an interface between us and the brain, and therefore the brain and the technology that we are building so rapidly around us.
Just hold on to this. Let me try and see what's happening in my brain.
So when you put it on,
So it will be for 3 seconds.
it's already generated when you did it.
Okay.
On. Now, if you look at this, these are your brain waves. These will be the predicted version.
First step to be able to predict what the brain is thinking is to actually be able to predict what the brain is about to do. So this screen is actually telling you that our model is now able to predict what your brain is about to say in this language, in the signal language. Now once we can start predicting it, we have to decode it. For that you'll have to wait a little bit.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking. So, you can show us something in the arm movement as well? Okay, so let's do this. So what exactly will it, for how many seconds?
So we have 2 seconds of calibration, which makes sure that the data that is getting collected is specifically meant for you, and the model is then fine-tuned to make sure that the biosignals that you produce are the ones that are getting resulted out.
Yes, please, if you can show the movements. Let's see the movements.
Your arm primarily has 4 muscle groups, and it's collecting from all of those 4 muscle groups. Now, first what we'll do is we'll calibrate it. So right now these IMUs are all over the place. We'll calibrate it so that now this is set to rest. So whenever you are at rest position, all of these are set to 0 and everything is set minimal. See, you move your arm up and down. We're able to detect that. Let's see you move right and left. Different muscle groups are getting activated. If you scroll right there, you're able to detect all of that. Now, let's say you're doing some kind of gestures over here. Each gesture, let's say you're
No,
going
but
to
tell
do
me,
this.
what does it say about my muscle health?
This is
The health of my muscle.
Yeah, so right now the model itself is what it's doing is it's abstracting out data, whatever it can abstract out as node space. What the node space does is you can put on any kind of decoder on top and you can use it for either medical applications, you can use it for robotic applications or anything.
Thank you so much and wishing you all the best. So for all the AI enthusiasts, young people who want to see the scope of innovation, the scale of innovation, and how India certainly is sending a message of intent, this is the place that you must come.